Good morning, students. Welcome to Bindu Dhadwal chemistry lessons. We'll be solving the part 3 of the chapter P block elements, group 15 to 18, previous year NEET AIPMT questions. So let us begin. If you like the video, please do share and subscribe. And also write in the comment section which more videos from previous year NEET papers would you like to have. Which of the following displaces bromine from an aqueous solution containing bromide ions? So the substance which is more reactive than bromine, chlorine, will replace bromine, displace bromine from bromide ions. The reaction will be chlorine plus bromide ions gives chloride plus bromine. Chlorine is more electronegative than bromine. Which of the following fluorides does not exist? So NF5 does not exist. This is your correct answer because nitrogen does not contain d orbitals in its valence shell, so it cannot expand its octet. Which of the following species has 4 lone pair of electrons? So chloride is your correct answer. Chlorine, atomic number 70, has 7 electrons in its outermost shell, the configuration 2, 8 and 7. After taking 1 electron, there are 8 electrons in the outermost shell, so it has 4 lone pair of electrons. Which of the following sets has strongest tendency to form anions? So these are metals. So option C, consisting of non-metals, have the strongest tendency to form anions. Nitrogen can form nitride ions, oxygen oxide ions, and fluorine can form fluoride ions. A solution of potassium bromide is treated with each of the following. Which one would liberate bromine? So KBr will react with chlorine. To form bromine. Option C is the correct answer. Which of the following elements is extracted commercially by the electrolysis of an aqueous solution of its compounds? So if we carry out the electrolysis of sodium chloride solution, we get chlorine on the anode and hydrogen on the cathode, and NaOH is produced as a byproduct. So chlorine can be obtained by the electrolysis of aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Chlorine is the answer. Number of electrons shared in the formation of nitrogen molecule is, nitrogen molecule has a triple bond, so total of one bond contains 2 electrons, so 6. So 6 electrons are shared. Sugarcane on reaction with nitric acid gives, so on reaction with nitric acid, oxalic acid will be formed, COH twice. The reaction is C12H22O11, which is sucrose present in sugarcane, is oxidized with nitric acid to give oxalic acid, water as products. Next question. Nitrogen is relatively inactive element because Its atom has a stable configuration, it has low atomic radius, its electronegativity is high, its dissociation energy of its molecules is fairly high. To break 3 bonds, large amount of energy is required, which is not available in everyday life, so it is inactive element. Hypophosphorus acid is the molecular formula. H3PO2 is the molecular formula of an acid of phosphorus. Its name and basicity respectively are phosphorus acid, no, phosphorus acid is H3PO3. Basicity 2, no. Hypophosphorus acid, yes, it's hypophosphorus acid, but its basicity is 1, and this is not the correct option. Hypophosphorus acid and 1 is the correct option. Hypophosphoric acid and 2 is not correct. Which of the following bonds will be most polar? So to find out the polarity and compare, we have to write down the electronegativity. So nitrogen 3.04, chlorine 3.16, oxygen 3.5, fluorine 4.0, nitrogen 3.04, fluorine 4.0, same electronegativity. So the greatest difference in electronegativity is in NF, so this bond will be the most polar. Option C is the correct answer. The greater the difference in electronegativity, more will be the polarity of the bond. Elements of which of the following groups will form anions most readily? So out of the 4 alkali metals form cations, not anions. Amongst oxygen, nitrogen and halogen, the one which is placed extremely to the right, halogens, will form the anions most readily because they have 7 electrons in their outermost shell and need only 1 electron to acquire a stable configuration. Strongest hydrogen bonding is shown by hydrogen fluoride is the answer, because fluorine is most electronegative. Its electronegativity is 4.0. When chlorine is passed over dry slaked lime at its room temperature, the main product is bleaching powder, calcium oxychloride. This is the reaction. Chlorine reacts with dry slaked lime to form calcium oxychloride, bleaching powder and water. In the manufacture of bromine from seawater, the mother liquor containing bromides is treated with chlorine. Is treated with chlorine because chlorine is a stronger oxidizing agent. Option B is the correct answer. The liquor containing bromide will be treated with chlorine, which is a strong oxidizing agent and oxidizes bromide to bromine, and chloride is formed in the process. Which would quickly absorb oxygen? So, alkaline solution of pyragalol will quickly absorb oxygen. Its property is used in determining the oxygen content of gaseous mixtures. Option A is the correct answer. Oleum is fuming sulfuric acid. Fuming sulfuric acid means H2SO4 and fumes of sulfur trioxide. These two combine to form H2H2O7, which is oleum. So this is the structure of oleum, H2S2O7. Aqueous solution of ammonia consists of, because aqueous solution of ammonia is ammonium hydroxide, so it will decompose. It's a weak base to give ammonium ions and hydroxide ions. So option D is the correct answer. Phosphorus pentoxide is heated with water to give, with the phosphorus pentoxide, water reacts to give phosphoric acid. So orthophosphoric acid, option D is the correct answer. Basicity of orthophosphoric acid is, so H3PO4. To write down the structure, we see that there are 3 OH groups, so basicity is 3. Option B is the correct answer. PCl3 reacts with water to form PH3PO3 and 3HCl. So option B is the correct answer. Phosphonium iodide and NaOH will form PH3, Na and water. So option A is the correct answer. Pure nitrogen is prepared in the laboratory by heating a mixture of, so ammonium chloride and NaNO2 will react to form ammonium nitrite and NaCl. This ammonium nitrite will react to form nitrogen and water. So option D is the correct answer. The bleaching action of chlorine is due to oxidation. Chlorine oxidizes, it reacts with water, moisture present in air to form nascent oxygen. This nascent oxygen will oxidize coloring matter to colorless matter. So oxidation is responsible for bleaching action of chlorine. Which of the following statement is not correct for nitrogen? Its selectivity is very high, is correct. D orbitals are available for bonding. No, there are no d orbitals, so this is not correct. It is a typical non-metal, yes, and its size is small is also correct. Which of the following compound does not exist? NCl5 does not exist because it does not contain d orbitals to expand its octet. Each of the following is true for white and red phosphorus except that they are both soluble in carbon disulfide. Option A is correct. White phosphorus is soluble in carbon disulfide, but red phosphorus is insoluble. When orthophosphoric acid is heated to 600 degrees centigrade, the product formed is phosphoric acid at 525 Kelvin forms H4P2O7, but above it this H4P2O7 will react to form metaphosphoric acid HPO3. That is option D is the correct answer. Which one has the lowest boiling point? So ammonia has higher boiling point because it has hydrogen bonding, but amongst phosphine, arsine and stibine, phosphine has the lowest boiling point. The van der Waals forces of attraction are weakest here. As we go down the group, the van der Waals forces of attraction increase. The order is phosphine is less than arsine, then ammonia, then stibine, then bismuthine. Oxygen will directly react with each of the following elements except chlorine. The gases respectively absorbed by alkaline pyrrolidol and oil of cinnamon are: oxygen is absorbed by alkaline pyrrolidol and ozone by oil of cinnamon. Option B is the correct answer. Oxygen It is possible to obtain oxygen from air by fractional distillation because oxygen has higher boiling point than nitrogen. They have different boiling points, so they can be separated by fractional distillation. Bleaching powder reacts with a few drops of concentrated HCl to give chlorine. Bleaching powder reacts with HCl to form calcium chloride, water, and chlorine. Option A is the correct answer. Which one of the following is a nitric acid anhydride? So N2O5 is a nitric acid anhydride because nitric acid molecules will react to take out a water. So option C is correct answer. Bleaching powder is obtained by the action of chlorine gas and dry slaked lime. We have already done this reaction. Dry slaked lime reacts with chlorine to form bleaching powder and water. So that's all in today's video. If you like the video, please do share and subscribe. Press the bell icon to get the latest notification of my video and hit the like button. Thank you. Have a nice day.